Welcome to day 2 of my autumn or fall themed card series. Today I'm working with Hero Art stamps, and to begin with I've taken a piece of white linen texture cardstock and I'm going to stamp this grasses image from Hero Art's collection using archival ink in Dandelion, and I'm stamping it several times to create the effect of a cluster of grasses. Next, I'm taking Distress ink in Broken China with a piece of Ranger cut and dry foam, and I'm going to sponge this colour as a contrast around the edges and to create the illusion of sky. I've chosen a stamp set by Whimsy Stamps to add some text to the front of my card. This particular set is called Autumn Seals, and I'm going to use my stamp positioner, this one is by Woodware, to align the image, and then I'm stamping with VersaFine ink in Onyx Black. I want to add some further colour to the grasses, so I've chosen to use Prismacolor pencils. I've selected several shades of oranges, creams and browns to do this so that it adds some more depth to the grasses and makes them look a little more realistic and brings them to life. I've chosen to add some additional stamping to the front of the card, so for this I've chosen a stamp set called Wildflowers by Technique Tuesday, and I'm going to use the tiny dragonfly which is part of this set, using archival ink in Cobalt Blue for stamping. Now I am switching to Broken China Distress ink with my Stampin' Up Mini Splatters stamp, which is part of a set that is now discontinued called Itty Bitty Backgrounds, and I've just stamped this randomly in a few places to add a bit more interest and create the illusion of movement. Then to finish the front of the card, I'm taking the archival ink in Cobalt Blue and using it direct to paper around the edges. Now I'm creating some layers for my card, and I've chosen again the white linen texture cardstock and I create several layers of this. I quite like using tone on tone monochromatic layers. It really makes the center image pop if there is no more color on there. As I usually do, I'm using a die cut shape for my insert, and this is the Spellbinders Decal Edge Ovals Large. And to embellish this, I'm using some of the Distress ink in Broken China with a piece of Ranger Cut and Dry foam all the way around the outside. And then I'm going to use some of the Cobalt Blue with some of the dragonflies from the Technique Tuesday stamp set, as well as my Stampin' Up! Mini Splatters stamp. For the sentiment on the insert, I'm using the same Joycraft stamp set that featured on yesterday's card, and I will be stamping my text using VersaFine Onyx Black ink. This is my card base, which is 325 GSM weight, and I've stamped the back with my Judekin stamp, which I always do, and details of that can be found in the product list. There's a link for that in the video description. I'm using Sellotape brand double-sided tape to attach the front of my card and also the insert. That is the end of today's project. I hope it's given you some ideas for your own cards, and I hope you'll join me again tomorrow for day 3 of this autumn themed card series. As usual, there is the link in the video description to the full product list as well as my social media sites.